How long do you think it will be until I'm back on the pitch?
Looking at...
Yo, what's going on Team 20? I hope you're all super well. I'm thinking about getting a haircut today. What do you guys reckon? It's getting a little bit messy, but I don't know if I want it too short. Because, you know, Jay said that it looks good like this. My girlfriend is saying it looks good like this. So, you know, I just don't know. Me personally, I think I want it a bit shorter, so I'm probably just going to do what I want to do. I don't really care what anyone else thinks. Anyway, so if you guys have been listening in closely to the videos lately, I've been complaining about my calf, which has popped up again. The injury that put me out for 4 weeks. So I just rang the physio, asked if I could book an appointment for today or as soon as possible because I need to get back in there. I need to speak to the physio and tell him what's going on. Because if I make this any worse, then it's not good, man. In other news, back in Australia, I'm not sure what I'm actually going to do when I get back there. I'll be arriving, I think, on the 2nd of May, and I'm not sure who I'm going to play for, whether I'm even going to be playing in Australia. But a couple of my friends from the under-20s who are a bit younger, I think they're 18, played in the first grade match and were on the bench, so there's definitely a possibility there for me to go into the first team, at least train with them and see what the opportunity there is, because I know the coach that is there now quite likes me. So we'll see what happens with that. It's just something that I saw, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna wait for this phone call back. She should be calling me very shortly, and then I'll let you guys know. I really want to get this physio in today, please. Had my shower, I've confirmed. I had the phone call, physio at 12:30. It is currently 12:05, so I'm getting ready and I'll be heading there very soon. I'm excited to hear what they have to say. Hopefully they just massage and it's better, but I highly doubt it. I think there could be a problem here. Off to the physio I go. No idea if I'm seeing the same person as last time. I hope so. That guy was awesome. Ahmed, I think his name was. Oops, I forgot to wear a top, so I'm just going to be wearing my jumper in there. So like I said before, I'm a little bit nervous going into this. It's just an injury which is just lingering around. But I think it's great that I've managed to get in today. Imagine if it was okay the next couple of days, and then I play the match with Crawley on Monday, and then I re-injure myself, get that 4 weeks out. So getting it checked out early, this is one of the most important things when it comes to injuries. Get your injuries checked by professionals early on. So many of you guys message me saying, Sheldon, I've got this problem with my groin. What do? I do not know. I always say, go and get it checked out early, get a professional's advice, and then go from there, because that's literally the best thing you can do. Anyway, off to the physio. I'll catch you guys either in there or after. Depends whether I can film or not. So we got Ahmed here. He's helped me out. We've just had the session. He killed me with the needles today.
And other stuff as well.
So, do you want to take them through what my injury is, how you diagnosed it, and everything?
Okay, Sheldon came to our clinic this morning, Broadway Hat Clinic in Crawley, and he was complaining of pain in his right calf muscle, medial aspect of his right calf. He could not actually pinpoint how did he actually injure himself, how did he manage to actually sustain this problem, or what was the cause behind it. So I've asked him a few questions to pinpoint it, but there was no localized sort of incident that actually might lead us to think, is it a direct trauma to the calf muscle, or is it a direct strain of the muscle itself? So we did the assessment, and part of the assessment I did was looking centrally to the lumbar spine, where most of the nervous system would be coming out from the lumbar spine to supply the legs. So I needed to check the spine, and I found actually his movement in the spine slightly limited in some direction, and I think that also contributes to his calf problem. So I've explained to Sheldon that the problem would be central in terms of like reduced flexibility of the lumbar spine, which actually would be impinging on the nerve that goes to the calf muscle. So we need to loosen that up. And secondly, on palpation of the calf muscle, it felt really tight, the medial calf, the gastroc muscle, that's the name of it. And so it felt really tight, but it still was baffling that actually we could not decide about how did he actually injure the calf muscle. Either way, it wouldn't change the course of the treatment itself, so we needed to work around the spine, loosen it up, and then work ourselves down, which we did. So worked around the spine first, and also noticed actually the paraspinal muscles on the right side was slightly tighter from the left side. He owes it to doing back exercises at the gym. In my view, actually both of them would have been tighter, but anyway, I felt the right side is slightly tighter than the left. So worked around these muscles, soft tissue massage, soft tissue release, worked around the lumbar spine itself, spinal mobilization, and I've asked students to do some exercises to loosen up his lower back, which he will continue to do at home.
You guys will be seeing that for sure.
Yeah, and anyone with some problems can also contact us for Pro Rehab Clinic.
That's what I said. If you have a problem, come to Pro Rehab Clinic in Crawley. But let's say you're in Australia, there's no point really looking online, is there? You need to go
You need to go to see a professional
Exactly.
Clinician to actually sort it out for you.
100%.
And then we finish our treatment by doing some trigger point release using the acupuncture needles on his calf muscle.
Love that.
He loves it tremendously.
Yeah.
It will feel a little slightly on a sort of heavy calf, but I've asked them to do some exercises at home, including the stretches for the calf muscle, the lumbar spine mobilization, neural stretches for the lower back to actually loosen up the nerves that goes to supply the calf muscle, and ice packs as well, and foam roller. So that would be the routine that will continue.
So if I do all of that, and I do it well, I do it every day.
Actually well.
How long do you think it will be until I'm back on the pitch?
Looking at that, I don't think it will take us long.
Right.
It will take you roughly about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 days. And by the end of this week, coming up this week.
Do you think I could train on Monday?
I think you should go and train on Monday.
Okay, and if it hurts, pull out.
If it hurts, pull out.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that's the news. Ahmed's an Arsenal fan as well. We both suffer. We both live through the pain.
Massively at the moment.
Yeah.
But
So
it's a good win at the San Siro.
Oh yeah, AC Milan. We killed them. Anyway, guys, if you're in Crawley, come down to Pro Rehab.
Yeah. We'll be looking forward to seeing you guys.
Ahmed is the guy. So
Thanks.
I'll catch you guys soon. Yo, and I know you're watching this, but I don't like acupuncture. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, it really hurts. I know you tell me it's good, but I don't like it. Oh well, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna head home now. I'm going to show you the exercises. This whole video is probably just going to be the rehab. I don't think I'm going to go get a haircut. I can't really be bothered. I'd rather just chill out at home, do the exercises that I need to do, show you guys this process, because it's important. This is the journey. You get injured, it's going to happen. So inside we go. It's raining. It's completely disgusting outside. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Like I said before, this whole video is just going to be the rehab process, because I want to document it myself, but I also want to take you guys through this process of what I have to do. Now, I've never spoken about this before, but I like to leave my window open to get some fresh air, and the people next door smoke just outside their front door, and then the smell of smoke goes into my room. I hate the smell of smoke, so then I slam the window hoping one day they hear it and then go smoke elsewhere, because I want my fresh air. I don't want smoky air. Anyway, let's go to the rehab. Starting off, pretty simple calf stretch. Probably do 2 to 3 sets, 30 seconds each side, then swap. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory why I'm doing it, because it's a calf injury. Moving on is then the Achilles stretch. So this one is a bit further down. Now, when I was in the physio practice, I noticed that this one hurt a lot more than the calf stretch. No idea why, don't ask me. And then once the 30 seconds has gone by, usually I would have this on the stopwatch and I'd be listening to music, but because I want to take you through it and talk as well, I'm not going to be doing that. And then making sure that I'm doing both sides, because it's important to keep the balance. Next up is the hamstring. Ahmed said that I was tight from my back pretty much all the way down throughout my whole leg. So again, same sort of times. I'll start off like this, and then by the third set I'll be a lot closer, pointing my toes down, but right now, because I just started, I can't do that. And then obviously switching sides as well. You guys can do this stretch anywhere. If it's too easy, you move closer. I love this one because you can literally just sit here and do whatever you want. And everyone has a door, so you can definitely do it. This next one, Ahmed was speaking about, my back is just going up, holding for about 5 seconds and really getting that stretch, and then back down. And then back up, holding, really stretching, breathing in and out, making sure that I'm getting a deep lower back stretch, and then down again. He hasn't given me times, but for that one, I'll probably do like 10, have a break for a little bit, and go 10 again, break, 10 again. Because Ahmed was massaging it, I asked him, should I do foam roll? He said yes, 100%. And this guy, yeah, this is gonna kill. So basically what it feels like is there is a massive knot or like a ball in my calf. So for my rolling sessions now, I'll probably be doing the exact same thing, going from calves to hamstrings to quads to IT bands. I forget what the ones on the side are called. inner thighs, glutes, and then the back as well. I know some of you guys are going to say, Sheldon, don't roll your back. Look, I haven't had any problems with it, so I'm just going to do it. But throughout all of that, I'll be doing a lot more focus on my calf, making sure that I'm really massaging it. This wrecks, honestly. I also need to be doing icing as well, but what Ahmed said for me to do was put it on, get some cling film or something, or strap or wear a sock with it, and then have the ice on the spot while I'm, say, cooking dinner for 15 minutes 3 times a day. So I'm not going to show you that, but what I will show you is the physio cream. Now, if you guys remember when this injury first popped up, I did this. I was a failure with the physio cream. Basically, for all you new guys, all you need is some anti-inflammatory. You find the spot. So I'd say mine's about there. Just get a good clump of that on. Right, so we got the anti-inflammatory. I have no idea if you guys can see because this lighting sucks. And then I have a pad where one side of it is just going to be shiny. Put that on lightly. Then I have some tape here as well. It really doesn't matter how you put it on, as long as it's not going to leak while you sleep at night. Trust me, you do not want anti-inflammatory cream on your bed sheets. Not fun. There you go, so I'll be sleeping with this tonight. I don't really know what it does. It's just anti-inflammatory cream. Yeah, I'm pretty uneducated on this stuff, but I 100% know that it helps my muscles go back to where they should be. Quick story though for you guys about anti-inflammatory cream. When I was about 15, I want to say maybe 14, I went to a football camp. I think it was over 3 days. We slept in like these massive dorms. I think there was about 15 players in the one dorm. Anyway, me and this guy who were both on the camp, we met each other. He was from another city from Australia. We met, we got along. Anyway, everyone went out for dinner or something and we hung back and we kind of pranked some people by moving their beds around. Yeah, young, naive Sheldon. It was good fun though. Do not do it, because I think we pranked some older guys and they got really angry. They were about 2 to 3 years older than us. And then when we went for dinner, I went to my bed and I was very careful, because when you prank someone, you're pretty suspicious you're going to get pranked as well. So anyway, I go to my bed, everything looks good, and then I smell something like, my bed smells like anti-inflammatory cream. And what they had done is like rub the anti-inflammatory cream into my bed cover, like the pillowcase. And so if I were to put my face down and it were to get in my eye, oh, that would have stung. So probably don't prank people when you're out on those camps. That's my little story, but anyway, today I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're around here, join the journey, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.